Hello, Planet Earth. Today I'm going to make the recipes I promised with pumpkin. And, life has been around me, so that's why it's taken so long. But anyway, I thought I would try to make a pumpkin coffee creamer and take advantage of the fiber that's in the pumpkin. And also, I want to make a candy that I've been trying to think about and put together so that I can have it come out right and put together the process of making it all. But anyway, um, first thing I have to do is roast the pumpkin. So I'm going to get all that together, get the oven warmed up, and I'm going to film that process and watch till the end so you can find out the name of the candy and also get the recipes. So thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone watching and being interested in my recipes. And so here we go. Smells good so far. So now I got it scalded and I'm just letting it simmer for the duration of time that I'm waiting for the wait period of the pumpkin puree in the oven. And it's smelling better and better. So, sorry about my throat. It's still piping hot, just out of the oven after 30 minutes of resting. So you don't want it to get baked dry. You want it to be nicely roasted and soft. Not really crusty. Okay? And the milk. Spoon is warm, but I added another little piece because just to make it extra nice, I guess. So if the milk is cooling down and so is the pumpkin puree, but if the milk gets a little skin on it, it's not a big problem. Just mix it back in. Okay. I'm using the pumpkin spoon. Anyway, and don't scrape the bottom. Just like gently mix it around. Let some heat escape. It will get a skin. You can keep doing that. So, but we're gonna strain it. So, just let it cool down a little bit and let all the flavors get intensified. Nice and soft. Once it's cooled, just throw in some vanilla. Mix it up pretty good. And then divide it in half. It'll wash out. have a cup of half and half. We'll see how that looks. It's a really nice color. And really, the pumpkin puree was so good. I could eat it all by itself. It got that roasted flavor. So that looks good. Still a little warm. Going to put it into a container and let it get cold overnight. Got a good bit. You can see it's right there. Okay, well, it's the next morning. I got the creamer ready. We're going to test it out. This is espresso. So I don't usually brew a lot of coffee. Instant is just easier for me. Saves a lot of energy. Not having to keep the coffee warm and etc. I really like this coffee. My daughter does too. It's good for use in baking too, but we're going to use it with our creamer, so we're going to give it a good shake. And pour it in. Oh, looks good. I can really taste the pumpkin. It's not too spicy. And just to let you know, I used cardamom because I don't do well digesting nutmeg. Excuse me, it's so early. Anyway, it's not too sweet, so if you like it sweet, you might want to add sugar or whatever sweetener you prefer. I really like it. It's just right for me. It's not too spicy. I can really taste the pumpkin. And you can dress it up any way you want. You can put it in a coffee that you want and make it your own. So, and if you're a nutmeg lover, you can add nutmeg. I just don't because, as I said, it's difficult to digest. So now we're going to drink our pumpkin spice espresso and get ready to make candy. So it's pretty thick. Tastes pretty good. So I mixed in the raisins, the rough cut pistachios, and the rough cut caramel bits. Now mix in powdered sugar, 1/4 of a cup at a time. Well, okay, so I've got all the powdered sugar in and all the other ingredients I want in this candy mixture. And I've whipped it and whipped it till you can see the consistency where if you rake it, it's like cookie dough, right? it'll hold a form, but it'll flatten down. So you want to work fast when you put it on the tray, so you can put that in the refrigerator. Because it's not bad if it flattens down. You just want to work fast so it doesn't flatten out totally. Okay, once you get it to the right consistency, you want to drop it into chopped pistachios on one side. Try to flip it over. It's going to be a little gooey. Try and flip it over. Get some nuts on there. Drop it on a tray. We're going to let it air dry for approximately 8 hours or overnight. Okay, so we have a whole tray here with pistachio drying. I ran out of pistachio, so I had to make the last few with pecan, but it should be just as good. Or you could use cashews or regular peanuts, but the pistachios just add through the green color. Okay, so the candy has cured and dried enough where it's going to hold the nuts, and you can pick it up. And what we're going to do now is dunk it in the caramel. It's melted, nicely melted. We're going to set it on a tray. If you don't have wax paper, butter the paper, the foil, or the tray. So let's see how this is going to work. So I'm going to use this fork. I have a lot of coating on it. Alright, let's do another one. Take it, put it in. Flip it over, pick it up, so I'm going to use 2 hands. I'm going to use the knife to drain off the bottom and keep going. Okay, we got them all coated and setting on the tray. So we can let them dry overnight or 24 hours or maybe 36 or 48, just until you're able to pick them up like we did before we coated them. All right, so now we're going to try and coat this in chocolate, and we're going to put them in paper cupcake holders or foil or whatever you have or want or can find. And I'm going to go ahead and do as much as I can with this one small baking bar, and then we're going to chill them. Okay, well, I got a whole tray full of candy that I coated 2 on all sides, and then I decided to just coat the top so I could stretch it farther and get some chocolate on all of them. So these, some of them are like that. The bottom's uncoated. Next, we'll chill these while we take some white chocolate and melt it and color it green, and then I'll show you what we're doing. So it's okay to use the same dish you melted the other chocolate in, This one I was able to melt in the microwave and it didn't burn. So try melting the white chocolate in the same dish. It should just come out a darker green. That looks pretty good. Candy corn. Cute. Well, hello. Guess what I see? Monster droppings. The pumpkin candy. I'm gonna try it. It's very good. I like pumpkin. If you don't like bacon, don't eat this. If you don't like raisins, don't eat this. If you don't like pumpkins, don't eat this.